All right, boys, so we're about to go see the new Sinners movie with my GOAT, Michael B. Jordan. Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, I kind of look like bro a little bit, don't I? I kind of look like bro. Y'all boys gotta know the best movie soda is a Peach Sprite. I'm putting y'all on, man. I'm putting y'all on game, bro. Peach Sprite, the best movie soda of all time. And also, y'all know I'm here with the beautiful Daisy Mock. Right now, we're doing movie predicts. I'm gonna say, but it got my GOAT, Michael B. Jordan in it. So I'm gonna say 8.5 out of 10. What are you predicting?
I'm gonna give it a 9.
9 out of 10. These are some bold predictions, so hopefully it's good.
Now, I know this movie came out a while ago, and I'm pretty late with my review, but I got a good excuse, all right? So basically, I was sticking my tongue in your mother's coos, and I was clapping the each from the back. So yeah, that's why this review is late. Anyways, go ahead and pass me a sensu. Yeah, let's do it. Before the video even starts, let's take a little moment to appreciate my GOAT, Michael B. Jordan, aka my twin. You know what I'm saying? We look just alike, you know. When I went to go see the movie, you know, there's 2 twins in the movie, and then I popped up in the theater, and niggas was like, wait, there's triplets in this movie? Because, you know, I look just like that nigga. Come on, y'all can't tell me I don't. I look just like that nigga. All right, on a serious note, Michael B. Jordan, this man was acting his ass off. The fact that he played 2 roles in this film, and he gave both his characters their own identity is the craziest part. Even though the twins are played by the same actor, they look the same, they talk the same, Michael B. Jordan gives them their own individual personality. And that's GOAT shit right there. You just can't teach that. So the movie starts off with a little slow pace, lets us understand some of the characters, understand the setting of the movie. But now this scene right here, yeah, this scene right here was the door opener to all the freaky shit in the rest of the movie. I still vividly remember this part of the scene. Me and my girl was in a movie theater. You know, we're thinking we're watching like a little cool movie, and then this part of the movie right here just opened up all the crazy shit for the rest of the film. I still remember after she said this part, me and Daisy were looking at each other like, hold on now, what are we watching, bro? This shit was so funny. If you know this scene right here, actually, you know what? I'm gonna play it, fuck it. What YouTube gonna do? They ain't gonna take this video down.
You loud and clear, but then you stuck your tongue in my coos and fucked me so hard, I figured you changed your mind.
Stick his tongue in your what? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, after seeing this scene in the movie, I've been spamming the word coos like for the past month, bro. That shit is such a funny word. What is a coos? I've never heard that until I saw this movie, bro. That shit is hilarious. And I guess it was such a random part because who expected Haley Steinfeld of all people to say this, bro? And hold on, Haley Steinfeld. I know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. Nigga, it would take prime Brock Lesnar himself to keep my lips off her toes. My fault. I'm telling you, this clip right here was just an icebreaker, because after this, the whole film became a freak off. Swear to God, I thought R. Kelly and Diddy directed like 25% of this script, bro. I swear. So it's been like 2 weeks or so since this movie came out, so I don't want to completely spoil the movie for you, and I'm not gonna get into spoilers. So I mean, just for your case, if you haven't seen the movie, which is crazy, go watch this film right now. But if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna just throw a spoiler warning for you. But it's not crazy spoilers, but it's a little spoilers. Nigga, just watch the video. So if you heard about this movie, I'm pretty sure you know it's about vampires. And if that was a spoiler for you, well then nigga, I gave you a spoiler warning, so you shouldn't watch this part. Now, the vampires in this movie were unusual. It's like these niggas were half vampire, half High School Musical kids. So apparently in this movie, you have to invite the vampires into your home or into your building, and if you don't, they can't come in. Which, by the way, I've never heard that rule. If that is like a vampire rule, I've never heard of it. I know like of garlic and wooden stakes, but like they can't come into your home unless you invite them. I never knew that was a rule. I might be a casual to the vampire universe, I don't know. But once everyone in the home doesn't invite the vampires to come in, they just sit outside the house and they wait. But while they wait, they throw a whole Rolling Loud concert outside the building. I'm telling you, you would have thought Playboy Cardi was performing I Am Music at the night set, the way these niggas was going crazy. Then there's this scene in the movie where the main character, Sammy, aka Preacher Boy, starts singing in the juke. Now this scene is easily the best scene in the whole movie. So Sammy starts playing the blues, and Unc right here explains to him that the blues is a musical power that connects people from all generations past and present. So while Sammy is performing, they do this cinematic scene, and bro, it was so fire. Easily by far the best scene in the whole film. Sammy starts singing, and the scene starts portraying or showing the power of his music. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was so confused at this part of the movie because this movie is set in 1932. So while he's singing in the juke, you see all these people dressed in like these old-timey clothes, and the next thing you know, there's a random nigga from 2001 with a whole Soulja Boy fit on hitting the folks, and nigga, I was so confused. Hey, and a little side note, hey, speaking of Sammy, hey Sammy, hey, you's a dirty ass nigga, boy. He's dirty, boy. And you know, I'm not even gonna spoil what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm gonna just show y'all this frame of the movie, and when you see the movie, think about why I call Sammy dirty, because this is a crazy scene, I'm not gonna lie. When you see Sammy with this girl right here, you'll know what I mean. Just know Sammy is a demon. And speaking of demons, we gotta get back to Haley Steinfeld. I don't know if Haley Steinfeld has some black niggas in her bloodline, but bro, she would have fooled me in this movie. You would have thought Haley Steinfeld grew up riding the bus eating Cheetos at 7 a.m. the way she was going crazy in this film. I was ready to change her name to LaQuisha Steinfeld, how good she was putting on this role. But nah, speaking of demons, when she turns to a vampire, it's like her freaky level just went up times 10. The scene where they're in the juke and she's on top of Michael B. Jordan, which, you know, by the way, why is she talking about my nigga like that? Like, come on, bro. Like, hey, bro, my twin, hey, don't get on my twin like that. I Haley, you need to back off my twin, like, for real. But the scene where she's on top of that nigga and she spits in his mouth, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, we gotta pull right now for Shameik Moore and Josh Allen. Hey, that's tough, nigga. Actually, you know what? I just feel bad for Josh Allen. Fuck Shameik Moore, to be honest. Listen, nigga, leave her alone. She don't want you. Shameik, this is what playful flirting looks like, Shameik. And this is called harassment. Leave her alone, nigga, because if we don't get another Spider-Verse movie, nigga, I promise you, I'm pulling on your house with that Kapanga in my hand and you getting blown to smithereens, nigga. I apologize. Where were we? So Haley Steinfeld is like the first person to become a vampire, and she starts biting everybody in the juke and starts making more vampires. So around this time in the movie, everyone that's inside the juke, because remember, they didn't allow the vampires to come in. They didn't invite them. So all the vampires are outside, and everyone inside the juke is waiting till the sun comes out. Because, you know, vampires can't get touched by the sun or they start burning. You know, that's vampire lore I do know. The inviting in the house shit, I had no idea, but I did know if they touch the sun, they start burning. So like I said, everyone is inside the house. So as long as they stay inside the house, everything should go smooth, and all they gotta do is wait till morning. Well, let's just say thanks to this dumb bitch right here, nah, that didn't last too long. I'm not gonna spoil anything else, but let's just say Miss Tariffs right here so harder than Gary Trent Jr. did last night. Like, this dumbass nigga couldn't catch a fucking basketball, bro. I ain't in the NBA, but bro, I promise you I could catch a fucking basketball. And now my nigga Dave never gonna get a ring because this nigga Gary Trent Jr. can't catch a basketball. Wait till I see you in the streets, nigga. Eventually the vamps, no, not these vamps, the vampires bust in the building. And when I tell you, this nigga Michael B. Jordan starts throwing them yonkers. My GOAT shows again why he is indeed that nigga. Because he starts putting straight BTA. Wait, Brandon, BTA? British tattooed arms? Nah, nigga. Belt to ass.
Am I gonna lie? I gave it, what I say, 8.5 before?
Yeah.
I think I gave it a predict of 8.5. Me personally, I prefer a different kind of inning, so I'm gonna go 9.5 out of 10. What you saying, baby?
I'm gonna stick with my 9. I think it was really
9. That was good. That was good. Y'all need to go see the movie. All right, BFS Bar coming later.
It
Bye.
just came out.
We watched it the day before it officially came out. So yeah. So you guys definitely haven't seen it yet. So go watch it as soon as possible. Okay. Bye.
Now, before I spoil the rest of the movie, I want you guys to go see it yourself, because I truly believe you should go see this with a clear mind, and I don't want to ruin the movie for you. So if you go ahead and slide Sinners into the BFS Bar, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I have to, bro. I had to give it a 10 out of 10. I think this is the first 10 out of 10 out of the whole BFS Bar series. I'm not sure, but I think I gave Deadpool and Wolverine a 10 out of 10. I don't know what I was smoking that video. That movie is not a 10 out of 10. But this movie, this is a 10 out of 10. So I want to formally award Sinners as the first official movie to get a 10 out of 10 in the BFS Bar series, man. Clap it up, bro. Listen, this series and these reviews aren't coming from a nerd neck movie analyst. It's coming from a nigga who likes to just go watch movies. So I'm not gonna sit here and dissect each individual cinematic frame and what when the actor messed up their lines and what's not the best type of framework they use for the film. I'm not doing all that, all right? If the movie is great, I'm gonna give it a great rating. And to be honest, this is the best movie of the year so far. So yeah, go see Sinners and watch my twin Michael B. Jordan go crazy for the one time. Now I know Marvel is dropping Thunder Cheeks, my bad. I mean Thunderbolts tomorrow, so expect that review soon. But I'm already knowing that shit gonna be buns, bro. Marvel fell off so bad after Endgame. Anyway, thanks for watching. More BFS bars on the way. And with that being said, BFS, believe folks succeed. Okay, bye.
Let's have sex in the bank, telling her open a safe. I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it takes. The diamonds they hit like a rainbow, that's cause the necklace a frame. Whoa, whoa.